Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of PDubs Arcade Loft. Greatly appreciate you hanging out upstairs with us. And we have a little bit of breaking news, a little bit of an update we noticed on the Walmart website for the Star Wars with Bench Seat bundle. And we're going to talk about it, give you a quick little Loft Report arcade and gaming news flash right after this. Okay, guys, we're back. I'm just hanging in the cockpit here with Han and Chewie and the rest of the gang, flying through the galaxy, delivering the arcade news as quickly as we can. As you guys know, we love being a hype man. We love sharing the news. We like to consider this the arcade and gaming news headquarters. And today is going to be no different. Taking a look at Arcade1Up, as you guys are well familiar with, on their NBA Jam cabinets, as well as their Pac-Man cabinets that are going to be available through Best Buy or GameStop. If you order that $500 bundle, you're getting a stool. And the one new thing that Arcade1Up is getting into this year is these light up deck protectors, where they're going to start adding some lighting effects to these actual cabinets on the Best Buy website right here that we're looking at. As you can see, we have kind of I think this is more of a concept art rendering as to what this is going to look like. We don't know for sure what it's going to look like. Same thing with the Pac-Man cabinet. As you can see right here, we unfortunately do not have a true photo. This is, again, looks more like an artist rendering. And if you guys recall, I did a podcast episode. One of the news topics we talked about that week was that the Star Wars arcade bench was now available on Walmart, and it was priced at $500. Well, when they lowered the price to $415 a few days ago, they updated the listings and the details and the photos for this particular cabinet. Some of you might recall on the left-hand column here where all the photos were, they actually included a photo that had the Empire Strikes Back logo on the actual marquee, as well as on the top part of the side panel. And it looked like a very blurry, garbled concept photo. I did point out during my podcast, I was pretty sure that was an incorrect photo and Walmart would take it down. And sure enough, that photo is gone. But notice something different about these photos, guys, is take a look right here. We have this nice blue silhouette hanging out the back side of the cabinet. And if we move to the next photo, you'll notice right here as well, we have this shiny blue silhouette that's been added to these photos. So we saw those photos. I did have a community member reach out to me as well. I love how we have all of our detectives, our investigative reporters in the news, trying to help us find the details on all these arcade cabinets. And he did mention to me that, hey, did you see those photos? And sure enough, take a look at those. We have some little light effects there on the back of the cabinet. So let's kind of go down to the product description. And when you get down to the product description, it says the machine will be 45 inches tall. It comes with a light up marquee, full color 17-inch display, a pull-out sit-down bench, dual speakers, and here's the kicker, blue LED backlighting behind the cabinet. So it looks like instead of giving us a light up deck protector on this particular cabinet, Arcade1Up is going to give us a lights in the back of the cabinet, which shows that they're paying attention to our modding community. As you guys know, if you're in our Facebook groups, in our arcade and gaming community groups, a lot of guys post mods of their cabinets, and a lot of guys love putting LED lights on the back of their cabinets. Definitely sets them off, especially with that light in your arcade and gaming room. I mean, LED lights are pretty cheap. You can get them for, $5, right? And you can stick them on the back of the cabinet, and it just adds a whole new atmosphere to your arcade and gaming room, especially if you have a row of these machines, all with the lights on the back. Looks like Arcade1Up is listening and paying attention to their consumers, and they're going to be adding this cute little feature to the cabinets. But again, just like the other photos, this is obviously a concept photo. That's a computer generated little blue streak they put there. So we don't know exactly what this is going to look like. We don't know the quality of the LED lights. I'm assuming they're going to be fairly cheap, and we don't know how good they're actually going to look, how bright they're going to be, all that kind of stuff. So interesting to see that. And again, we've confirmed now that it's definitely the Star Wars cabinet. It's not an Empire Strikes Back cabinet. That cabinet has been, or that logo has been repaired. And of course, this is now $415, guys. I'll leave a link in the video description below if you want to get the cabinet with the bench seat and with that extra light on the back. Me, myself, I'm hoping that that bench seat will be sold separately as a separate piece. And I already have the cabinet. If we already have the cabinet, guys, don't worry. You can just go spend $5 at Walmart, throw an LED strip on the back of the cabinet. You're probably not going to be missing out on too much. And I'm hoping the bench seat is going to be sold separate, and I'm hoping it's going to be sold separate sometime soon, if at all possible. That way we can get our hands on them. And Arcade1Up, do us a favor, give it to us for a reasonable price. $200? No way. $150? Even that's stretching it. Let's get that bench seat under $100, Arcade1Up. That way you'll sell a ton of them. I guarantee it. But that's what I have for you guys. That is our quick news flash. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think? What do you think about having Arcade1Up now including light up deck protectors, light up, and also they're now going to start lighting up the back of our cabinets. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and may the Force be with you. Thanks for hanging out upstairs with us.